Next on Good Taste, move over Mazatlan. Soaring shrimp towers and sunset martinis are right here. Oh, that is delicious.
It's good, right?
Then, detention never tasted so good. The burger that rules on this bus. Oh my gosh! And the first Texas winery in the Hill Country. The first to have a famous international winemaker. No surprise the wines here are winning big-time awards. Isn't that a great sound?
It's a happy sound.
Good Taste starts right now. Hi everyone, I'm Tanji Patton. Welcome to Good Taste and welcome to my kitchen. I spend a lot of time here when I'm not on the road, but sometimes I long for a break from the routine. I found just the place when you're in the mood for a tropical escape. Need a little time away? Get swept away to the tropics with a pink martini. Oh, that is delicious.
It's good, right?
Or a frosty michelada.
I love micheladas. That's like my thing.
Crack open a coconut, overflowing with shrimp. Or dip your chip into a stunning guacamole tower. No need to get on a plane because it's Acapulco every day at Costa Pacifica.
The food, the fish, I love seafood, and just the overall environment as well. It's really nice.
Maurice Saite, an energetic entrepreneur with a winning smile, created this seaside-themed hideaway when he was just 24 years old. So how did you come up with the concept of coastal?
Pacifica.
Yeah.
So it's very interesting because there's a lot of factors involved in that formula.
That formula began with a big dream and special bond between Maurice and his cousin Tommy.
We started working together when we were 13. We used to work with my grandma.
Their dream, to save money and travel the world. But first, Maurice opened his heart to children in need.
I started a nonprofit when I was 18.
When you were 18?
When I was 18. And we help kids with terminal illnesses. It's called Doctor Sonrisas.
Sonrisas, was that
It's like Dr. Smiles.
Dr. Smile?
But
Oh,
it's-
I like
yeah.
that. Dr. Smiles grants wishes and provides parties for very sick children. Today, Dr. Smiles is in 20 cities across Mexico and is also expanding to South America.
It keeps you grounded, puts you back in the floor. Like you're complaining about the weather or I'm stuck in traffic or this or that, and
Puts things in perspective very quickly.
it takes the perspective very quickly.
After creating the nonprofit, Maurice and Tommy finally fulfilled that childhood dream.
Yeah, we traveled all over Europe, South America, Mexico, the United States. I mean, we love it. We like places where there's a beach, right? And I mean, seafood, and try to learn the new cultures, new flavors.
Then, an ironic twist of fate brought Maurice back to Mexico.
I get a phone call from my mom who tells me that my brother, Fabian, got diagnosed with leukemia. I decided to go back to Mexico and spend some time with him. And as you get more involved in those types of situations, you learn a lot about why these illnesses happen. We started learning that a lot of it comes from the way we eat nowadays. We decided to try to let people eat healthy, right? To transcend providing healthy dishes that are beautiful and colorful and very affordable.
Fresh is what you'll find on this vibrant menu, brimming with light and flavorful ceviches.
This one is called the jalapeno ceviches.
Ooh.
It's a kick. Mm-hmm. And then we have the tiradito a la diabla. So it's very spicy than this one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's good.
The tostada loca, I'm obsessed.
She's talking about the mile-high tostada loca, loaded with tuna, crab, octopus, and shrimp, tossed in an Asian-style sauce and drizzled with chipotle aioli. Speaking of shrimp, feast your eyes on this. A 4x4 masterpiece decked out with double grilled shrimp and veggie towers, mounted on a grilled pineapple. Soaring high above, a ring of breaded shrimp, coconut shrimp, and cheese-stuffed shrimp wrapped in crispy bacon. Maurice and Tommy teamed up with a talented chef from Mazatlan.
And Chuy, their chef, has been part of the family for 15 years at least.
Chewy has a degree in architecture, but his passion for cooking kept calling him back to the kitchen. Here, he's able to bring his design expertise to the plate, like this pretty La Motana.
So the first thing we had, this is called fish tiradito. So the difference between a ceviche and a tiradito is that this one is cooked twice as long.
Firmer?
Firmer and a little bit, it's not as juicy as a ceviche.
Chewy adds onions, cilantro, and cucumber with one of Costa Pacifica's signature sauces.
Just the right amount of
Even
spiciness.
with the pepper? I mean, if I take...
Oh yeah, if you get the pepper, it might be spicy.
I'll go for it.
Medium plus, super spicy? Yeah, okay.
You may be talking the rest of the time. Okay. Mayo on a crisped corn tostada helps cool down the heat. Then, on goes the tiradito mixture and a sliced avocado. Cheers. That's fantastic. I'm glad you didn't go into architecture. The coast is calling any time of the year at Costa Pacifica.
This is the best seafood in San Antonio, for sure.
I just love coming here, sitting with friends, having a good meal, and their food's really good.
Now we're going to make dinner at your house super easy. I'm with the executive chef of Goya, Fernando Deza, and we're making a delicious fish dish, right?
That's it. We're doing a delicious pan-seared halibut over a piperada sauce. We're gonna start with a little bit of Goya extra virgin olive oil. So you get the onions ready. Then we're gonna add the peppers to it. We're gonna add some garlic to it. So we're gonna season with a little bit of oregano, some capers, some olives with peppers.
Perfect.
Our Goya tomato sauce is amazing. Consistency, flavor, one can, traditional Spanish tomato sauce. Now we're gonna let this cook. And we're gonna season the halibut.
Adobo.
Some adobo.
It's good on everything.
It's good in everything. It's just a extra flavor. And we're gonna pan-sear the fish. Nice. Cook around 2 to 3 minutes for both sides.
The best part?
Tasting. Nice and crunchy, a lot of flavors together.
It's delicious. We've got the recipe online. I love it. Thank you.
Enjoy.
This is good. Coming up, cheers to Texas Wine Month. We're popping the cork at one of the most awarded wineries in the Hill Country.
The Hill Country is Texas's wine country. It is the Texas wine country.
But first, hop on board. Bodacious burgers are boss on this school bus. Stay right here. We'll be right back. Good things come from Cisco.
All right, pop quiz, guys. Do you ever wonder how farm fresh ingredients get from the farm to the restaurant? You probably don't think about stuff like that, but that's all we think about. But we're not a farm, and we're not a restaurant. We're the guys who connect the best local products to the best restaurants. We search out new food trends, help with menu options, even kitchen equipment and smart technology solutions. We're Cisco, and you probably don't know everything we do. But your favorite restaurant? Yeah, they do. Good things come from Cisco.
Welcome back. Want a day off from your diet? Who wouldn't, right? We'll pull up a chair. You won't leave here hungry. Leave your lunchbox behind. Bite into giant, juicy stacks of hamburger heaven on a big yellow bus where school rules. Is that not crazy? All of your kitchens are really a school bus.
Yeah, no, I mean, if we're gonna name ourselves Bernie's Burger Bus, we've got to continue with the theme.
What'd you have?
The substitute? I had the substitute.
There's no substitute for these meaty mouthfuls, like the fire drill, piled high with melty pepper jack cheese, salsa verde, and spicy guacamole, topped with tortilla chips to add the perfect crispy crunch. No semester would be complete without a homeroom. At Bernie's, this flavor feast starts with a decadent combination of cheddar cheese, crispy bacon, terrific tipsy onions, and an unctuous fried egg.
I love it. Everything's amazing. It's so good.
Bernie's Burger Bus started out as a food truck right here in Houston.
It happened. I came up with the idea, slept woke up and said, I'm going to do it.
But soon, the bus was brought inside when he opened his brick and mortar locations some 6 years ago. Before he was a burger boss, Justin was a personal chef for former Houston Rocket Shane Battier.
Shane still keeps in touch with you and still eats here, right?
He will be eating here shortly.
When he's in town.
Yeah, always.
Another mentor, Justin's grandfather, Bernie, a Chicago business owner.
Until I was 11 years old, I thought his name was Jack. And once I found out his name was Bernie, and I'd heard the story, my grandmother told me it was named after her dad. I said I was going to name my first business after him.
The beef is Justin's own special mix. Chuck and brisket, ground fresh in-house every day. The condiments are also made from scratch, fresh every day, including saucy ketchup, spicy mustard, and crispy pickles. Also made in-house, their special recipe mushrooms and over-the-top onion jam.
We use a combination of burgundy mushrooms, which we make with some really good burgundy wine, and tipsy onions. Slowly caramelize, and we add Jack Daniels to those.
These you guys make here from scratch.
Get every day.
And here, you want to get detention. A burger created for a customer who said Justin just didn't make his burgers big enough.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Tell me again about what all's on here.
So it's 2 bacon grilled cheeses, those awesome tipsy onions, 2 patties, homemade mustard, homemade ketchup, homemade pickles.
This is a manly burger.
Yeah, it's a very manly
There's no way
burger.
I could finish this. That is awesome, but I want to try.
Oh my God, this looks good.
There's more than bodacious burgers on this menu.
We take a lot of pride in our potatoes.
All their fries are hand cut. You'll give them straight A's for these honor roll fries, piled high with a mountain of smoky barbecue brisket, crispy bacon, and perfectly melted cheddar, all blanketed in a mouth-watering barbecue sauce.
So then we got the other ones with the Parmesan, and they're my favorite.
So this is hot off the grill.
Hot off the grill.
And we're going to put the magic together, right?
Yep, you and me. So you're going to help me build this burger.
Okay.
Okay. I am going to put a little bit of sauce on both sides of the bun here.
Then comes the lettuce, Bernie's special roasted tomatoes, and some crispy jalapenos, all to give this burger the kind of kick you'd expect with a name like the cheerleader.
Do you bite? You take a bite all in one?
You gotta take a bite, yeah. You gotta take a bite all in one.
People really don't just cut it in half?
Well, you know, amateurs.
Okay,
they call them.
We're not gonna fall into that category.
Right.
Not at Bernie's.
Not at Bernie's.
Oh man, look how juicy. I love the jalapeno kick.
It's clear Justin and his team at Bernie's Burger Bus are doing things right.
I know we're from San Antonio, and we heard about this place, and we made it a for sure stop on our list to come over here, and it was worth it.
The tangible stuff, watching people break bread and create a special moment, that's awesome.
Bernie's burgers are the best. Coming up, wines for the grill in my wine finds. But first, we're taking you to one of the most beautiful wineries in Texas. Keep your seat. Good Taste will be right back. Good Taste with Tanji is brought to you in part by H-E-B. Tucked into the Texas Hill Country is the serene shore of Lake Buchanan. With its gorgeous waterfalls and tranquil tree-lined paths, this spot is the perfect setting for a winery.
It's peaceful, serene. The vineyards are beautiful.
Love the setting out here, so we like to just come out and relax.
Fall Creek Vineyards is the oldest and the most awarded winery in the Texas Hill Country.
We love the geography behind, the Texas Hill Country and where grapes are grown.
This winery has helped put Texas on the global winemaking map.
Hill Country is the second biggest most visited wine region after Napa Valley.
Doing something right.
Yeah, we're getting there.
This is an unlikely dream come true for founders Ed and Susan Aller.
We're I think, doing something extraordinary that most people didn't think possible, and that is producing extraordinary wines.
That winemaking dream started after a cattle buying trip to France in 1975.
We fell in love with wine in France. That was our first real in-depth experience.
We spent 3 days on French cattle ranches and 3 weeks in French chateaus.
When they returned, they learned that Spaniards made wine near El Paso back in the 1600s.
But it was lost in history, and we realized that no one had ever tried it here, and I guess that was enough of a challenge for us.
They put their first vines in the ground in 1975. They opened the winery 4 years later.
We're not trying to make a great regional wine. We're trying to produce wines that can be, shoulder to shoulder with anybody.
The best grapes?
We're all about getting high quality grapes, and then you can start making high quality wines.
The Texas heat.
And that's why the grapes do so well in Texas, is because the heat. It is because of the heat. That's a benefit to us.
The Hill Country's rich, rocky soils.
Here in the Hill Country, it's amazingly varied, which is a good thing. It's music to anybody's ear.
It all adds up to impressively good wine.
Isn't that a great sound?
Happy sound. It's a good thing about wine. It's a very happy beverage to enjoy with friends.
There's plenty of that happy beverage to share at Fall Creek's daily tastings.
Both of the Chardonnays we liked a lot.
Events like Burgers and Blues are perfect for raising a glass with friends. You can bring your own food too.
So we came out here to enjoy the wine tasting and brought our own little picnic and all that good stuff, so really enjoyed it.
With impressive credentials, Sergio Quadra leads the winemaking team. Before Fall Creek, he made wine at the renowned Concha y Toro in his native Chile.
I have no return ticket.
So you're here. You're one of us now.
Yeah, now it's been 5 years.
Fall Creek has been recognized by Wine Spectator, Bon Appetit, and the Wall Street Journal. They also won Top Texas Winery and Top White Wine in the prestigious Houston Rodeo Wine Competition.
I think you can overestimate or underestimate their importance, but the fact of the matter is people experiencing the taste. We have to win this battle one palate at a time.
They won my palate all right. These wines are the real deal. The Vintners Collection Sauvignon Blanc is one of my favorites, a wine once honored by Wine Spectator magazine.
Sauv Blancs do extremely well in Texas, don't they?
They do. White wines can handle heat really well.
Oh, that is nice.
If you love reds, you've got to try the velvety smooth Grenache Syrah Mourvedre blend, the GSM.
Really nice tannins, good with barbecue. I know they, it's a very good Texas wine.
Fire at the grill.
Absolutely.
There's 17 varieties bottled here. But the real work starts long before the juice makes it into those bottles.
The quality is in the vineyard. So that's the most important work.
Fall Creek's flagship wine is the Meritus. 80% Merlot, 20% Cabernet, and aged in a barrel for 18 months.
Well, this is your steak wine?
This is great with steak.
Don't you love what you do?
It's so fun being around wine and being able to spend time in the vineyard. It's a good balance of life for sure.
Ed and Susan have welcomed wine lovers and spread their love of great Texas wines for 40 years. They've got no plans to slow down.
Either do something different or do something extraordinary. We certainly did something different in trying to bring wine back to Texas.
The Hill Country is Texas's wine country. It is the Texas wine country.
Calling all wine fans, I've got some good ones for you this week. This Chardonnay is going to be one of your new favorites, the Alpha Omega Chardonnay from Napa Valley. Alpha Omega wines always receive incredible scores from the wine critics. One of their winemakers, Michel Roland, is a rock star on the world stage of winemaking. This Chard is lovely. It'll pair perfectly with chicken, veal, fish, maybe even your favorite porch chair. The Alpha Omega Chardonnay is about $22 a bottle. All right, if you're firing up the grill, I've got some fantastic wines here that will pair with anything cooked over fire. The first is from Spain, the Ondare Reserve Rioja. You're going to taste black cherry, spice, and vanilla in this wine. It's so well balanced and so destined to go with your next steak or almost anything that comes off your grill. Let the bottle breathe for about 30 minutes after you open it. You'll be amazed. The price is pretty amazing too, at about $18. Up next, a wine born out of mischief, the Cooper and Thief Red Blend. This wine is aged in bourbon barrels. It's fun. So you're going to get some luscious vanilla flavors in addition to the fruit. The wine is a blend of Merlot, Syrah, and Zinfandel grapes. So it's a big red with lots of dark fruit. A Cooper is a barrel craftsman, and the Thief is actually the tool that they use to extract wine tastes from the barrels. Easy way to remember it. The Cooper and Thief Red Blend is $22 a bottle. As always, I found all my wines right here at H-E-B. Keep your seat. A beautiful weekend at the Houstonian could be all yours. Details next. Here are the details you've been waiting for. Click on goodtaste.tv and sign up right now for your chance to win an incredible 2-night stay at the Houstonian Hotel with refreshing spa treatments at the award-winning Trellis Spa. Also, dinner for 2 at the Houstonian's stunning new restaurant, Tribute. We love to hear from you. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. You can get all the recipes from this week's episode on our website at goodtaste.tv. While you're there, sign up for our newsletter. That's all our time for this week, guys. We'll save you a seat for next week. Till next time, cheers to good taste. Everybody nice and sweaty?
I probably got food all over my face, but it was very good.
Ooh, that's nice. It's good wine. Oh, this is nice. If we sit here and drink all this wine, you'll be picking me up off the floor this morning.
Glasses each time.